Hello friends, last class we have discussed important terminologies and definitions of straight line. Today we will solve multiple choice questions. So let us begin this session. So in the first question it is given that if the coordinate of the points A and B be, so point A is 3, 3, second point is 7, 6, then the length of a portion of a line AB intercepted between the axis is. So here we have to write equation of line AB. So I am using 2-point formula that is given by y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 it is. So we will substitute all the values. So first point, the coordinates will take it as a x1 y1, and this is second coordinate, second point will take a coordinates as a x2 y2. So taking these values we will get this as y minus 3 divided by x minus 3 equal to, we get 6 minus 3 divided by 7 minus 3. So we'll simplify this expression and we'll get the equation of a straight line, that is 3x minus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. So plus 3 will transport it to RHS. So we get this as 3x minus 4y equal to minus 3. Further we are going to get a minus 3 in a RHS. So we divide it by minus 3 will make a RHS as a 1. So dividing minus 3 we get x divided by minus 1 plus y divided by 3 by 4 equal to 1, we get it. So from this we have to calculate required length. So the required length is, it is under the square root of, so x divided by minus 1 square, y divided by, it is a 3 by 4, so 3 by 4 square it is. So we will simplify this. So simplification we get it as a 5 divided by 4 here. 5 divided by 4 we get it. So clearly option A is a right answer. Like this we have to simplify here. Okay, we have used 2-point formula here, that is y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, we'll move to our next example. It is a given that if the line 2x plus 3y equal to 5 and y equal to mx plus b be parallel lines, then so which of the following is a correct, we have to find out. So the given equation is 2x plus 3y equal to 5 it is. So further I write a solution for a y. So first step, I write a solution for a 3y as a 5 minus 2x. Then we will write a solution for a y. So throughout this equation we will divide by 3. So we get a y as 5 divided by 3 minus 2x divided by 3 it is y solution. Now standard form of a equation I write it, y equal to, this is a constant c I take it, plus mx. So by comparison c value we are going to get it as 5 divided by 3 and m value we are going to get it as minus 2 divided by 3 here. So m value is right, it is minus 2 by 3, and c we have to calculate it because c is a 5 by 3 by the calculation, but the line is a parallel. Parallel means two lines, the distance will be the c, therefore we can say any real number. So c is a any real number it is, and m is minus 2 by 3, therefore clearly option C is the right answer here. Okay, we'll move to a next example. The maximum value of a m of 3x plus a 5x minus 9x plus 15x minus 25x as x varies over real satisfies. So it is minimum value is 0 for all the functions here. So therefore clearly looking at a like options, we can say that so maximum value will be 1 here, so minimum value is 0, therefore option B is a right answer. It is a less than 2 means it is a 1, maximum value it will become 1, minimum it is greater than 0 here, so option B is a right answer. Okay, we'll move to a next example. Example number 4. It is given that the line we have 3x minus y plus 5 plus a lambda times 2x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0 will be parallel to y axis. Then we have to calculate the value of a lambda here. Okay, so in this it is given that the given line can be written in the form here. So we will rewrite this equation. So we'll take a x coefficient, y coefficient and then constant. So like that, x will collect it. First we get a 3x plus 2 lambda x. We will take a x as a common. Then next we'll take a y as a common. It is a minus 1 minus 3 lambda into y it is, plus constant we are going to take it. So we get a 5 minus 4 lambda is equal to 0 here, is equal to 0. And in the question it is given that it will be parallel to y axis. So which is parallel to y axis, it is a parallel to y axis. So parallel to y axis means we have to take a y coordinate as a 0 here. So we get a minus 1 minus 3 lambda equal to 0. Then 3 lambda we will transport it to RHS. We can write minus 1 as a 3 lambda plus 3 lambda, and solution for a lambda is, it is minus 1 divided by 3 it is. Lambda value is minus 1 divided by 3. So clearly option B is a right answer here. Option B is a right answer. Okay, we'll move to our next example. So it is a given that if the transversal y equal to, it is a mrx and r takes the values 1, 2, 3 cut off equal intercepts on the transversal x plus y equal to 1, then 1 plus m1, 1 plus m2, 1 plus m3 are in arithmetic progression, geometric progression, see harmonic progression. None of this we have to verify this. In a sequence and series we have studied. So all these progressions AP, GP and HP. So taking a given condition will simplify among which of these it will satisfy. So we will analyze it in details manner here. Okay, so example number 5 it is. So we will solve the equation y equal to mr x, and one more equation they have given it, x plus y equal to, it is a 1 here. So we get that solution for x in terms of a mr. So solution for a x we get it as a 1 divided by 1 plus mr here. So we have to simplify these two equations and find a x and y values. So we get a x as 1 divided by 1 plus mr, and a y solution we get it as, it is a mr, it is a suffix, it is mr divided by 1 plus, it is a mr here. Okay, further the points of intersection of three lines on the transversal are. So the points of intersection of the three lines on the interval are. So we will observe that these x and y coordinate. So we'll write it this. So it is a 3 points we are going to get it. So you will observe that when it is a 1, when it is a 2, and then 3 it is. Okay, so using this we have to write it. So 1 divided by 1 plus mr. So r I am taking as a 1. So next m1 divided by 1 plus m1. Next 1 divided by 1 plus m2. Next m2 divided by 1 plus m2. Next we have 1 divided by 1 plus m3. m3 divided by, it is a 1 plus m3 it is. See, we have these 3 points here by the hypothesis here. Okay, so we will subtract it, x coordinate minus x coordinate, then this whole square plus y coordinate minus y coordinate. I am using a distance formula between first and second point here. So I am going to get this expression 1 divided by 1 plus m1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus m2 whole square. Next we get m1 divided by 1 plus m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m2 whole square it is. So distance between these 2 points we have calculated equal to now we'll find a distance between second and third point. We'll calculate now second and third point. So this is 1 divided by 1 plus, it is m2 minus 1 divided by 1 plus m3 whole square plus second point here. So m2 divided by 1 plus m2 minus m3 divided by 1 plus m3, it is a whole square. So distance formula we have calculated, first AB and then next BC here. Okay, so we'll simplify the LHS part. So this is our LHS part, we will simplify it then we will get the solution as m2 minus m1 divided by 1 plus m1. Similarly RHS part will simplify it. So just notations are changed, you can see that clearly. So we will get m3 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m3 here. So further we will simplify this one. So simplification is 1 plus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 minus 1, and RHS we can write it as 1 minus, it is a 1 plus m2 divided by 1 plus m3 here. So we have written partial fractions in this way. Yes, so further, so everything will take it to RHS variables and constants will take it to RHS. So we are going to get it as 1 plus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 plus 1 plus m2 divided by 1 plus m3 equal to 2, we will get it. Then further we will write a solution for 1 plus m2. So 1 plus m2 solution is, so we are going to get it as 2 times 1 plus m1 1 plus m3 divided by 1 plus m1 plus 1 plus m3. So looking at this expression we can say that if it is A, B or C are 3 quantities, then B equal to, we will observe that 2 times AC divided by A plus C here. So this is nothing but, so it is in a harmonic progression, therefore it is a HP here. So these things we have discussed in sequence and series. So we will observe that B equal to 2AC divided by A plus C, therefore they are in a harmonic progression, therefore option C is a right answer. Option C is a right answer. So this is a first page solution, second page solution, and this is our third page solution here. So like this we have to simplify here. Okay, yes, we'll move to a next example. Example number 6. The question is parallelism condition for two straight lines, one of which is specified by the equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0, other being represented parametrically by x equal to alpha t plus beta, y equal to gamma t plus, so delta is given by, so which of the following is correct, we have to calculate here. So in this given question, it is given that lines are given so those are ax by plus c equal to 0, and they have given two equations. Those are x equal to alpha t plus beta, next y as gamma t plus delta here. So I call this as a set of equation 1. So from equation number 1, so in a first equation we will write a solution for t. So we get x minus beta divided by alpha equal to t, and the second equation also we will write a solution for a t. So we get a y minus delta divided by gamma equal to t. Now we will observe that RHS are same, LHS we have to equate it, that is we have to eliminate t from a first equation, write a solution for a t, second equation write a solution for a t, and so RHS will be t and LHS LHS we have to equate it here. So we can write this as a eliminating t. So eliminating t. So we will get a equation as gamma x minus alpha y plus alpha delta minus gamma beta equal to 0. I call this as a equation 2. Now we will apply parallel condition in a last class. So parallel perpendicular condition we have discussed it. So using that, so we will use now parallel condition. So parallel condition is, it is a divided by gamma equal to b divided by minus alpha here. Okay, so like this we have to apply the parallel condition, that is x coefficient is divided by x coefficient. So I have taken equation number 2 x coefficient, and this equation, first equation you can see here, so this one, so we have to divide it, so that is our parallel condition. So then cross multiply it, so minus a alpha equal to beta gamma, so take everything to our RHS, so we get a alpha plus b gamma equal to 0 here. So this is a solution, we get it. So we will see it in a question here, which of the following will be the correct option. Yes, option C is the right answer, a alpha plus beta gamma equal to 0 here. Okay, so like this we have to simplify. This is a first page solution, this is a second page solution here. So we'll move to our next example. It is a given that if the coordinates of a and b coordinate of a is 1 comma 1, coordinate of a b is 5 comma 7, then the equation of a perpendicular bisector of a line segment AB is. So now the point A and B midpoint we have to calculate. So first point I am going to consider as a x1 y1, x1 y1, second point as a x2, it is a y2 here. Midpoint formula is, it is a x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So midpoint directly we will write it, don't use a formula. See, in short we have to solve all these things. Okay, so 1 plus 5 6, 6 divided by 2 it is a 3, 1 plus 7 8, 8 divided by 2 it is a 4. So midpoint is 3 comma 4. Then slope are perpendicular here. So slope of perpendicular, so it is given by minus 1 divided by, it is a slope 6 by 4 we are going to get it here, 6 by 4. How it is so we have used a formula 2x by y, so it is minus 1 is 2x divided by y, x is a 3, x is a 3, y is a 4, so we are going to get a 6 by 4. Yes sir. Further we'll simplify this one, 6 by 4, take a reciprocal, so we get a minus 4 by 6 here, so cancelling minus 2 by 3 we are going to get it, minus 2 divided by 3. Then we have to take a equation of a straight line, so with a intercept form, y equal to, it is a mx plus c, here y will be as it is, m is a slope we have calculated minus 2 by 3 x, and the intercept minus 6 it is. Okay, then further we will simplify this equation. So simplifying we are going to get the solution as 2x plus 3y plus 18 equal to 0 here, 2x plus 3y plus 18 equal to 0. Therefore this is the perpendicular bisector here to a line segment AB. Therefore clearly option A is a right answer. A is a right answer. Okay. Yes, last question we will solve it today. So the question is, if the coordinates of a point A, B, or C are given, A is a minus 1 comma 5, B is 0 comma 0, C is 2 comma 2 respectively, D is a midpoint of a BC. So then the equation of a perpendicular drawn from B to the line AB is, so this is a B, point B, so you can see point B, and here it will be point D, C it is, and it is a given that D is a midpoint of a BC. Apply a formula x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So here using a midpoint, so 0 plus 2, 2 divided by 2, 1 we get it, 0 plus 2, 2 divided by 2, 1 we get it. The point D is, coordinates are 1 comma 1, and the equation of a line AD is, so AD is, equation of a line AD is, so A is, we know it is a minus 1 comma 5, D is this, equation of line AD we have to write it here. Okay, so that is we have to use a 2-point formula, that is y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 equal to, it is a y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is a 2-point formula. Last class we have discussed this. So point A we will take it as a x1 y1, point D x2 y2 here. So we'll calculate, we'll substitute the values, y minus 5 divided by x plus 1, and here in a RHS, so we get a 1 minus 5 divided by 1 plus 1. we'll simplify this equation. So we are going to get the solution as 2x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. We will get it. So further, the which is a perpendicular to AD. So perpendicular to AD means first pair are same. Okay, with like they are different. Okay, so we'll observe here. First pair we can write it as a x minus 2y, and perpendicular means k value like constant will be different here. Yes, so we will observe that k will become a 0 here. K will become a 0. Therefore, x minus 2y equal to 0. We will get it, x minus 2y equal to 0. So next we will get x equal to 2y. So x minus 2y equal to 0. Yes, option C is the right answer. Okay, so here using a 2-point formula we have simplified this. This is a first page solution, this is a second page solution. Therefore option C is a right answer here. Option C is the right answer. So in this class 8 examples we have solved. Remaining examples we'll discuss it in a next session. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video.